Hey, good morning, guys. Happy day 38 of distance learning, and we are now on the final stretch. We've got this week, which is going to be a short week. I have parent-teacher conferences on Friday, and then next week we are going to also have a short week because Monday is Memorial Day, so we'll be coming back on Tuesday. So really, guys, our time is limited, and all we can do is continue to make it the best we can. This week we have some things planned that I think are, well, in terms of reading and writing, I think are going to be a little bit more of a switch up and a little more fun. You can be a little more creative with the writing this week. And it is a bigger writing assignment along with your country research journal, but it's that type of writing assignment that I hope you guys get really excited about and I don't know, take the best or just try your best like I've always asked you to do. So today is the 155th day of school, 155 days together. We've got a special day this week. We've got a birthday on Friday, and unfortunately that's the day we're out, so maybe we can sing happy birthday to Isla on Wednesday, possibly, because we're going to have a Zoom meeting tomorrow on Tuesday and on Wednesday, because Thursday afternoon I'm going to have a book club for the West Meadow Detectives and also a book club to finish up the Reading Unicorns book club as well. So that's what our week's going to look like, and I'll go over the schedule at the end of this video. Okay, let's get going. So, like I said, 155th day of school. And what is one more than 155? Kirill, one more than 155. So Kirill probably said, all right, let's look at that ones place, and it is 156. John, what is one less? So listen for that place value. All right, we're in the ones. There's 5 ones right now, one less. Well, 1 less than 5 is 4, so this has got to be 154. Julian, 10 more. 10 more, Julian. $165. And 10 less. Mr. Ben or Mr. Hart. I think we did Mr. Hart last time, so Mr. Ben, he's always a great brain to pick because he thinks out loud really well. He tells us, he describes what he's thinking really well. So he'd probably say something like, okay, well, if I look in the tens place, I see 5. And 10 less would be 40, so I got to go the opposite way. So 10 more than 155 is 100. Or sorry, 10 less is 145. I was doing it the opposite. So I doubt Mr. Ben would do it that way. It's all right, It's all right. It's Monday. Everybody's a little sleepy. We got to get started with that week again. The weather today, I saw, unfortunately, that it is still pretty cloudy there in D.C. right now in our D.C. classroom. So there is that cloudy tally. Like I said, today is Monday, May 18th. Yesterday was Sunday, May 17th. Tomorrow will be May 19th. If today is the 18th, how many days ago was the 5th of May? So how many days ago was the 5th of May? So you would start here, and then you would count all the way backwards. And again, I know I sound like a broken record. That's that figure of speech we've been talking about in our book clubs. But 1 row up is a full week, so that's 7 days. So each hop to the side to side, or in a row is 1 day. Each hop in a column all the way up is 7. Okay. Weather. Our DC classroom weather. Today it's saying pretty cloudy, high of 66. Tomorrow is mostly cloudy with a little bit of sun, possibly 69. Wednesday, cloudy again, high of 62, low of 50. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, it looks like there's a good chance of rain each day. But then on Sunday and Monday, and remember that Monday we have off, it is partly cloudy and pretty sunny in the afternoon. So I'm hoping that you guys have some good sunny weather after another successful week of distance learning. Today's high is looking at about 67. The average is about 76, and the record high is 96 degrees, and the record low is 43 degrees. So I think we are going to start going to see some 96 degree weather. I think we're getting close to the 90s this week. I think it was this weekend, it got up to about 83. So it was fairly warm, much warmer than I've seen it so far. All right, our Missouri classroom. Today, mostly cloudy, not a good chance for any sun. Tomorrow's a little bit more sunny, high of 72. Cloudy on Wednesday, 72 again, 76 and cloudy on Thursday, and then rain Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So we've got about 5 days of rain coming our way here soon and in the Missouri classroom, but that is A-okay. Today a high of 68, low of 52, and then the average high is about 76, and the record is 95 for a high and 39 for a low. I like this quote. It's a little bit different, but I did kind of enjoy it, and I think it gives a good message to all of us at a time, especially at this time. It says, if you see someone without a smile, give them one of yours. Everybody has a bad day. There's no way that anybody's never had a bad day in their life. Maybe it's because of something that happened at school, something that happened at home, something that may have happened between friends, but everybody has a bad day. And so whenever I see somebody that's down or not feeling all that great, or I can tell that they're sad, I'll first try to go over and talk to them a little bit and just make sure that they're okay, ask questions, and then if I know how to make them laugh, that's one of my favorite things to try and do, is make people laugh if they're having a hard day, because laughter is contagious, and smiles are contagious as well. So try to brighten up somebody's life if you know that they're down, instead of just walking by and ignoring it or anything like that. Just try your best to help out. In our schedule today, we're going to be switching over to Module 8, Lesson 7. We'll start to look at fractions and how do we partition, how do we break up a shape into equal parts. Reading and writing this week. Okay, so today and tomorrow you will have your only assignment for reading, and writing is going to pretty much be Country Research Journal for this week. And if you've already finished that and sent it to me, then of course you can ignore that and maybe find something else on the website list to kind of help keep us a little busy. But you're going to watch 3 different versions of the Three Little Pigs. So this week is Fairy Tale Week. Really, we would have spent about 4 or 5 weeks on fairy tales and folk tales and looking at them and what's the difference and this and that. But what we wanted to do, and what I was thinking, is we could have you watch 3 different versions of the Three Little Pigs. You can read my version of Three Little Pigs that I wrote for you guys, and then you are going to plan your own. So you're going to plan your own Three Little Pig version, and there's 3 different versions that I gave you. One's the original, and then 2, they're called variations. It just means 2 copies of that fairy tale of the Three Little Pigs and the Big Bad Wolf. But you're going to watch all 3 just so you can get an idea of how they made it a little bit different, how the story goes, if you are not already familiar. And then that way on Wednesday, Thursday, and possibly even Monday, you can start to write and finalize your very own copy of the Three Little Pigs. So I'm really excited to see what you guys come up with. You're super creative with a lot of your writing and everything. So I know this is going to be really, really good. Science. Today there's an astronomy lecture with Mr. Hirschman. And remember, that's Mr. Ben's stepdad. So he came in and talked to us at our classroom. So he's going to be doing that again. I postponed our Zoom from today to tomorrow just simply because of this lecture, because I want to invite, you guys are all invited, and I thought it was really, really cool what he talked about with our class last time. So just make sure that you have the link in your distance learning plan, and it's also on our team's site. And parents, it's also attached to our email. So it's in 3 different places. So I'm hoping everybody that is able to join can. All right, guys, that is it. So don't forget that if you want to do the book club, that you're reading West Meadow Detectives #2 this week, and I will have that book club on this Thursday, and we will pretty much wrap up our week next week with some fun activities and some different crafts and stuff that we have for you guys. And then our final day next week on the 29th, Friday, will just be a kind of like an award ceremony in the afternoon, and I'm also putting together a little video for our class. So I'm sorry if it makes you sad that we have 2 weeks left. It makes me a little sad also, but really the only thing that we can do is use this time to finish strong and to continue to work all the way up until that last day. And just know that it doesn't matter that second grade's over or anything like that. Like even beyond second grade, I'm here. You guys can email me, call me next year. I'm going to come visit Stoddard for the next couple years. So not the ending that we wanted, but you guys are doing a fantastic job of at least keeping up with assignments and coming in to Zooms with a pretty good attitude and everything else. So just want to say thank you one last time for that. All right, guys, have a good Monday, and I will either see you at the astronomy lecture Zoom with Mr. Ben's stepdad, Mr. Hirschman, this afternoon, or tomorrow afternoon for our class Zoom. All right, bye, guys.